welcome to day 2 of greenhouse recycling. We're going to continue from yesterday's video. We just planted our sage. Once again, we're going to be working with our packet of the first sheet, which we'll put all the information in. And then our second page, drawing our what we see, which is our pot with dirt. Some of you maybe are having issues. I had an issue with my Microsoft Word today. It wouldn't print. So if that's the case for you guys, all you need is just a scrap paper, and you can sketch and draw the pot yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least we're trying. And the more we practice, it's going to get better. But let's start it off. Today's date, 3/24/20. We're doing sage. Day of our seed. Well, yesterday was day 1. So now we're going to start getting into the math part. And you'll see on your sheet, there's an addition part and a subtraction part. For we're trying to find out the days, we're going to do addition. So yesterday was day 1. And today, we're going to add another 1 to it. So 1 plus 1. If I have 1 beach ball here and 1 beach ball here, altogether I have 2 beach balls. We said yesterday, herb, or sage is a herb. The temperature today, we're at 50 degrees. Temperature last class we said was 40 degrees. Which one's warmer, or the bigger number, 50 or 40? 50 is bigger. So that was that was today. Because 40 degrees was last class. And today is 50, which is the bigger number. So the next part they're asking you is by how much. When you hear by how much, we're going to use subtraction. So we're going to use this section right here to figure that out. So in math, like I've told you guys all year, there's imaginary lines in math to separate each column. Nothing take away nothing is always going to be nothing. And 5 take away 4, well, let's see if we can use the beach balls again. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beach balls, our top number, which is always a bigger number, and we pop 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're left with 1 beach ball. Now, we have no more columns, so that means I can erase my imaginary lines, and we have our answer by 10 degrees. Outside today, it's sunny. And now we go to our plant. So far, nothing is growing. It's only been 1 day. So we're going to put 0 inches for our height. We have no flowers, so we're going to put 0. We have no herbs growing yet, so again 0. And now to see if our dirt is wet or dry, I'm going to just put my finger in the dirt. I can tell, even by looking at it, it is very dry. Even though we watered it yesterday, it's already dry. So when it's dry, do we water it? Yes. So if you could see the board, you could copy it down now, or I'll put the answers on here, and then show an image of that. You guys can copy it. and then I'll show it to you. So right now you could either pause the video and copy this down, or just do it on your own. Alright, next section, coloring what we see. So we have here, once again, that orange, reddish, brownish pot with a brown, black dirt. Now, there's different ways, like I said last class, for you guys to color this. Maybe you don't have a printer, or maybe the printer's not working. You could just use scrap paper to write your information on from here, or doing this. Maybe you don't have markers, maybe you don't have crayons, maybe you don't have paint, colored pencils, maybe you just have a pencil, and that's fine. What you want to do is, if you just have a pencil, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be working with shades then. So, what's darker? Our dirt or our pot? The dirt's darker. So when I color the dirt, it's going to be darker than the pot. Now we know. So it all depends on how much pressure you put on the pencil to the paper. You want to go nice and soft to make like a grayish color. Now you could even get your finger and you could rub the charcoal pencil and I'll kind of smooth it out. You can see some came off on my finger, but that's fine. You're just kind of rubbing around. Or if you want, you could even use like a Kleenex. That'll change some of the texture of your pot that you just shaded in. Now we said the dirt is going to be darker, so I'm going to put a little more pressure for the dirt. Now I'm not smashing the pencil into the paper, I'm just pushing it down a little harder than I did the pot. So here you can see the dirt is definitely darker than the pot that I drew. You get my Kleenex, or you use your finger, and you go over it. And if you want, you can do another layer. Just add a little bit of darkness to it. And now we just did our picture, just using pencil. You could even use this to do some shadowing. Gonna go very soft. And that's how we do it with just pencil. Maybe you have some supplies at home. We could do crayons. For crayons, you're pretty much just using, say you have no orange, you could do yellow and red for the bottom of the pot, because yellow and red make orange. And then for our dirt, we're going to use brown and black. Like yesterday, we could use our markers. It's a little faster, but if you're trying to do a little more detail, you want to use the lighter colors on the bottom first. And you can watch the video from yesterday for examples of that. Now the next thing, if you have the supplies at home, you could do paint. Now I already said red and yellow are going to make orange. So what I want to do is put a little yellow, and I'm going to put a little red in there. And play with it. If you have paint at home, put more yellow or you put more red, it'll change the color of the orange. And keep mixing it so you get the color you like. You can play around with it. Maybe you want to add a little brown to it. We're going to do our dirt. Just like the markers, you're going to use more of the light color and then add the black or the darker colors. You just want to use just a little bit of black because it's such a strong color, shade, whatever you want to call it. And if you want, after it dries, you go over it with another layer. If you went too dark, or if you just want to add more detail to it, it's totally up to you. Music today is by Erik Satie. I know copyrights and all that, but I'm gonna do some shade, a shadowing. You could either use white, which I'm all out of, or you have this peach color. Remember, you want to use just a little bit of black. That's going to give you this grayish color. We'll do our markers real fast. Show you a different way. I'm gonna use like a light brown, orange color. Maybe you don't have any supplies, maybe you're bored and you want to do some work, or maybe you actually want to do some work since we've been out of school for so long. So hopefully this video will get you that to do some work, or maybe you just want distractions from what's going on in the world today and you just want to watch and listen to some nice relaxing music. It's up to you. I'm gonna get my darker, the red orangish color we talked about yesterday. Go over it a little bit to give it some detail. For my dirt, I'm gonna use a brown. This one instead. Put some black on top.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. We have 3 different ways to do our work. I'll show it to you now. Closer picture. So So here's the color markers. Here's our just pencil. And here's with our paint. So anyway, you could do it. Whatever materials you have at home will be perfect. So once again, if you're working on this at home and you complete everything, take a picture of it and forward it to me, or have one of your guardians or parents help you with it. Take a picture of your work, your completed journal sheet, and your pictures of your pots and your plants, and then have them email to me, forward it to my email. You have my email because you have the link right now and you have the pages. So please don't forget to do that. And stay safe. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.